I like that where everything's intentional, and I'm not trying to compare my redneck life to yours, but like people, I'll shoot through the window of my truck just for focus, and they'll be like, "Oh, that's stupid. Why are you doing that?" But it's intentional because when you're hunting, you have to be able to eliminate all distractions and focus on the target, right? So I've said this the other day in a post that everything I do is intentional to make me a better bow hunter, whether it's running the mountain or lifting weights or shooting my bow. So when you say that it's intentional, that really with me that resonates. And then also you said something about, talked about Jordan and you put the pressure on yourself. It's not the outside pressure. And I felt that too, because I have sponsors, this and that. Again, I'm not trying to compare myself, but no pressure from outside is ever going to trump the pressure I put on myself to win, and compete in the mountains or whatever. So when you say those words, I totally get that.
And that to me is the definition of mental toughness. Like people throw out these terms all the time. What is mental toughness? It's that no expectation outside of your own reality can ever match the expectation you put on yourself. Mm-hmm. And just to go back to what you just said, somebody who is at an elite level as an archer, right, should be able to stand unobstructed like you did today, like I saw you over and over, right, mm-hmm. at however many yards we were away, mm-hmm. and just pepper the bullseye.
Yeah.
Right? But who can do it when you adjust the parameters a little bit? And that's what I do in every drill. Mm-hmm. I'm always like, listen, if you're in the NFL, you should be able to take a drop back, take a nice little hitch, and throw a ball on time. But can you do it running full speed to the right? Can you do it with a hard offset? Can you do it with a big hitch? Can you do it with a soft hitch? Mm-hmm. So why are we out there in drills operating in a perfect environment?
Yeah.
Because when we're at the top of our game, we should be able to do this. But how do you get better? You put yourself in real life situations. For mm-hmm. you, it's like a real life hunt, like where I got a tight window and I got to wait till the perfect moment to for me, it's like I'm in a stressful environment where I'm moving, offsetting hard. A guy's running at me or I'm on the run. Can I make the accurate throw? Because that's going to, I'm sure just like you, for me, the most important thing, I said this on our hike today, is recall. So can I lock in that rep that I took mm-hmm. where I ran full speed to my right and threw a ball to a guy on the sideline and made sure I aimed about 1.5 yards inside because the ball tails for a righty to the right in order to put the ball in the proper spot so a guy can catch on the sidelines and make a catch. For you, it's, okay, I've been in this environment before. I've shot through the truck, with maybe a light wind on my right, and I'm trying to adjust for everything, and there might be some noises and people yelling at me and distractions, a car driving by, and can I still hit the bullseye? Then when I get in the moment, can I recall what that felt like mm-hmm. to have distractions, to have a little bit of wind, to have something going on and still be able to make that perfect shot? For me, can I be able to move, have a guy chasing me full speed, be able to run and remember what it felt like to just have that ball come off perfect?
And so when you're doing that, is that just instinct? Because you're not thinking about the wind and this and that. Is it a feel?
It's a feel, but you have to lock that away.
Right.
So you make that, it's the idea of muscle memory, like mm-hmm. another one of these interesting terms that people are still around. But muscle memory is being able to attach a feeling with a rep. Mm-hmm. So I attach that feeling, what it felt like in my body for my twist, for my coil, for the release point, to be able to throw the ball perfect. And after 20 reps, can I lock this thing away to where if I ever need to bring that up in the moment where I'm outside the pocket, can I do that? There was a throw I made in 2016 playoffs. We're playing Dallas, 3rd and 20 with 13 seconds left, and we call the play that actually came up in a bullshit session on a Saturday walkthrough where we dash the protection left, lineman leaks out, and is my personal protector, and I'm running at about 80% to my left and trying to throw a ball 40 yards down the field to a mark. And people are like, how the hell did you make that throw? I said, I made it in practice. Mm-hmm. I made it in practice multiple times. We would practice a play very similar. And I remember in my body what it felt like to be moving hard to my left and to be able to put the ball exactly where I want it. Mm-hmm. And you lock in that rep with that memory. And the recall is being able to just tap into that in a split second and to just feel that ball off your hand go exactly where you want it.
I've never heard anything explained like in football explained like that. Do you think that that's a lot or an art that many people don't master or don't get? Or, I
think more times than not, especially I'll just say in drill work, people are so much more concerned about how it looks than how it feels. And how it feels is way more important. Because like I said, if you can't drop back and throw a ball accurately off a hitch, you're not going to last long in the league.
Mm-hmm.
But can you do it with a tight hitch, with a guy running past you, with an offset, with a second hitch? If you train yourself in the most difficult environment, then the easy stuff becomes even easier, and the hard stuff is also easier.
This is why I like having these conversations, because I can relay a lot of what you say into my world. So when I hear you say that, I have a saying that's train hard, hunt easy, where my training is going to be much more hard than even the hardest hunt. So I'm training at a highest level. I hunt easy, meaning that this is nothing compared to, a 100-mile run or 200-mile run. This is hunting. So I can focus on that. So that's what I took from what you just said, where when it's perfect, whatever, you should be able to do that. That's your job. But how do you perform when everything's against you?